Hi, parents. All right, well, today I just want to kind of expand on our picture graphs. A lot about chapter 2 is just really looking at a graph, taking those numbers and trying to break it down and understand the word problem. So this is kind of like a normal problem they'll see in third grade with a picture graph. So as far as just the graph goes, a few important things. So down here, they have to look at the key. Okay, so a lot of early errors would just be counting the circles or whatever symbol it is for the graph. But so this circle equals 4 students, and then you're going to have other things like this where it's half of a circle. And so they need to understand, well, half of 4 is going to be 2. And so I always tell my kids, before you even start, I want you to write the numbers next to your bars so you can see, the numbers a little bit easier. So Snickers, we have 4, 8, and 12. M&M's 4 and 8, and we have 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20 for the Reese's Pieces. So as far as reading the graph goes, usually not too much of an issue, but the only thing is that half of a symbol, and make sure we're looking at the key. So that brings us to the biggest trouble that we always see is them being able to understand, the keywords of the question and breaking it down. And so as they're reading this question, so this one says, how many more people like Snickers and Almond Joy combined than M&M's? So I like to do this as I read. When I see, the word combined, I know, okay, well, I got to combine two things, right? And so the two things that we're combining are Snickers and Almond Joy. So instantly I see, all right, I know I'm doing Snickers and Almond Joy, and combining, the word combine is going to tell me to add. So I go back to my graph. Snickers, there are 12, and for Almond Joy, there are 2. All right, so since I know I'm going to combine these, that's my first step. 12 plus 2, well, that's going to give me 14. But we're not done because it also says than, how many more than M&M's? And the word than, most of the time when we're comparing like this, is going to tell you to subtract. So you're going to take the 14 you have, and we're comparing, which means you're trying to find the difference of them. So difference is going to tell you subtract. And how many M&M's are there? Well, we look, and there is 8 M&M's. So 14 minus 8, and it's going to give you 6. So again, the best advice I can give you is, are they breaking down questions like this? Are they looking for those keywords? A skill that we talk about is looking at these equations even. Are they writing an equation like this? And then are they, dragging it down or something to keep track of your numbers? That's going to be, as they're developing these skills, something to kind of monitor and teach. And so even like this one, it's kind of a very similar thing, same graph, but how many more people liked M&M's and Snickers combined than Almond Joy? So again, it's two things combined, and so if it's combined, I just like to box them together. And comparing it to Almond Joy, so we have that 8 and the 12 that was combined, adds that together to equal 20. Subtracting, because we're comparing that than, minus 2, and gives you 18. So again, I know graphs and these word problems can be very confusing. It just takes a lot of time to really break down the questions, figure out, do you understand what the question is asking you? Hopefully that's helpful. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.